Let's get it!
Broadcasting to you from a little grass shack in the middle of the Pacific.
Live in the place to be.
Well, they're actually in the Bay Area.
Yeah,
but they are the premier Faika show that shines a spotlight on positive Pacific Islanders.
You listening to the sound.
Role models coming brown every Thursday night at 6.
East to west, we getting hurt.
Brought to you by Faika by Design. It's the iconic Faika podcast with your hosts, Naki and Carl.
What's up, Neki?
Hey.
I was looking at our intro as it was rolling. We had a bottle of wine on our table at one point.
We did.
I don't remember it, but when you look at our intro, there is a bottle of wine.
Is it wine or liquor?
On our table. Well, it
I
could be liquor.
remember
It's a
somebody
big ass
brought
bottle
us-
of liquor if it's liquor.
Somebody brought a bottle of something when Petey came. With his
Uh-huh.
brothers. They bought us food. They bought us
That's right.
alcohol.
Well, maybe that's what it was. Hadn't
Mhm.
noticed that before in that intro, but let's see. Today, season 9, episode 8. Is that correct? Season 9, episode 8. We have a big event going on in Utah we're going to talk about. We've got some goings on out in the Cook Islands. We got our check-ins, our community announcements, and yeah, we're just catching up. Both Naki and I were running around today trying to get to the studio to get here and do the show. Here we are. Naki, what's up?
Oh, I know. I literally just ran in like 10 minutes ago. Just work is crazy. It was storming this morning and I almost didn't go. I like woke up at 4 and it was like pouring. And I was like, yeah, fuck that. I'm not going to work. And then I laid around for a little bit. I'm like, I need to go in. And then around 5 o'clock, it stopped. Well, 4:30-ish. And then I was like, did it stop? So I got up and got to work by 6 o'clock. And then just got drug into meeting till like 4 o'clock. I was like, yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go Faika.
I
I
got
gotta go
stuff to
Faika.
do.
I gotta go. But I did go to this afternoon. I went to lunch at this Vietnamese restaurant in San Francisco called 10. It was so good. It's on Spear in San Francisco. 10, Tin.
That's
The
right.
best.
That's walking distance, right? Was it
Yeah.
raining when you guys went?
No,
Okay.
it only rained this morning, and then I got to work. It wasn't raining, and then the whole day, nothing. And I was so grateful that I came to work because I would have been pissed sitting at home thinking, dang, I missed a day. But I went to this place called 10, the best. I had can't pronounce it, but it's the Vietnamese sandwich that they have. And they ask you they pickle the vegetables.
Mm.
It's on a French roll. And my coworker that I went with, Kenneth, he's addicted to the fish sauce there. And I'm like, fish sauce. Okay. And so I got the fish sauce because I was being polite. Oh, yeah, I'll get a side of fish sauce. Man,
You're addicted to now.
it's so good. It's like fish sauce, and then they put garlic and what else? Lime. Oh, it sounds awful, but it's so good. And so the vegetables are pickled, and then they ask you, what kind of protein do you want? And I'm like, Kenneth got prime rib
Mm.
sandwich. So they got a sandwich, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I know. What do you got? They had chicken, beef, pork, of course, and then they said catfish.
Catfish. You got yourself some
So
catfish?
good. It was so good.
So it's a sandwich?
It's a
catfish
sandwich. Yeah, it was huge though. It's like, I don't know, the size of my forearm. And so I ate a little bit of it for lunch, and then around 3:30 during the last meeting that I took, I ate the other half, and then I was all sleepy coming home. I had the itis. It was awful.
So what do you do to
Stuck
stay
in
awake when you're
traffic.
driving?
I think I play a lot of rap really loud, like Ice Cube.
Old school stuff.
Yeah, old school stuff.
90s rap.
Yeah, basically 90s.
Tupac, Ice
Yeah.
Cube,
And
NWA.
Yep. All of that. I play that. all the way home. But yeah, that's it. My Lovey made all region for basketballs. So that's awesome. We literally found out today. And yeah, in May I'm going to my daughter's college graduation
And
for
that's
her
far.
because the Maine's all the way across the country. So I'm looking forward to that, to just zone out and not take my laptop, my work laptop, not take my work phone, and just be at peace. I need a vacation.
How long are you going to be gone?
From the 7th to I don't know, or the 6th, I've got somewhere around that time, but
You better find somebody
yeah.
to watch your dog.
Yeah, I already got someone to watch my dog. Got somebody to watch my dog. So yeah, that's basically it. We're still raising it. Snacky with Nacky is still up there. It's like, I don't know, four something.
$400?
400 and something dollars that I've collected so far for Snacky with Nacky, which we'll
So
be doing at the end of 428.50. 428.50.
That's a lot of 50 cents.
$428.50 is what we'll tip someone when we go snacky somewhere. But we've given away over $22,000 in tips. So pretty cool. Thanks to everyone.
Blessing people right and
Yes.
left.
That's everybody blessing everybody right and left. So yeah, awesome. What about you?
I was in San Jose this morning and it was pouring down rain. I mean, like pouring, like drive 35 miles an hour with windshield wipers on full speed.
I can't drive in the rain. I mean, I can if I'm forced to, but no.
Yeah. And I ate breakfast at this place called Uncle John's Pancake House.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was
Was
all
it
right.
good?
It was
Oh.
all right. It was I mean,
What'd you have?
we're just spoiled for, I don't know, for chains, right? Denny's, IHOP, all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's better than that, but it wasn't like, it had all kinds of like crazy ratings on Yelp. Awesome.
Oh.
And I went and it was good. I'll say it's good. It wasn't,
Uh,
I had a avocado bacon scramble, kind of diced up
avocado bacon
with
scramble.
cheese.
Nice.
And it was good. Yeah, it was good. And there was you could have pancakes or crepes or something. And I had
Yeah.
crepes. Again, it was good. It wasn't all that, but man, it was raining. It
Yeah,
was
it was pouring.
pouring
Cats and
down rain.
dogs.
Cats and dogs.
Cats and dogs.
Yes.
Cats and dogs.
So dodged a bunch of that, went to a few different places, saw a few different people, and then pointed the car this way and got here and then did some more work. It seems like work just seem not doesn't it's not like a just a certain hour of the day kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
Work seems like there's always work to do and I'm always doing it. So that's yeah, that was my day.
Yeah, I've been super busy because my boss is on maternity leave, but once she gets back, out. Like I'm going on vacation when she comes back. I've never been in so many meetings in my life. It's
It-
like 5 hours of meetings and like 3 hours of trying to do work. But then when you're in the office, people are walking by, then it's in-person meetings.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a lot.
I think you get more like I'd gone to the Naopo
Mhm.
board meeting in
Uh-huh.
Phoenix a couple weeks ago, or last week. This was last week. Got way more done in person,
Yeah.
right? But then, unless it's specifically for that,
Yeah.
man, you get because all of the social stuff of you can't just say, hey, what's up? It is like take a break from the work, have a
Right.
conversation, and then to pick up where you left off. It's like reading a book where you read the same paragraph
Uh-huh.
over and over and over because you keep getting interrupted and you go
Yeah.
back to the book and you're like, okay, I'm gonna start reading again. And you
Yeah.
read the same paragraph because
Right.
you're trying to get caught up with where you're at. That's how interruptions for me are at work. It's like it's not just the 10 minutes or the 20 minutes or the half an hour for the meeting.
Mhm.
It's getting back going. Like you get momentum going and then you got to jump into a meeting. It's just sometimes it's hard to keep up.
I did, I do have one bitch though. The Niners, they traded everybody, which
Everybody's gone.
everybody but Moody.
Who?
Is he gone?
Oh, the kicker?
The kicker.
No, he's going to stay forever. You're
Oh.
stuck with him.
We were all talking about that at home, like, oh
He
my
should have been the
God.
first to go.
Oh my God, so and so is gone. Oh my God, so and so. So I get it. They're trying to regroup. But really, Moody is still there? That
Yeah.
can't kick a fucking ball if his life depended on it.
You
So
don't
anyway,
lift, you don't condition, you don't game plan, you kick. You
you
kick the
kick.
ball.
I mean,
Kick
and
the
I
ball.
get it. It takes skill and you've got to measure how far you should be and the angle and this and this and that. And I get that, but he ain't doing that.
Yeah. That's
He
I
ain't
always
doing that.
look at that when kickers miss like game-winning field goals and they're on the road. I
Yeah.
always wonder, does that mean they're sitting on the airplane all by themselves in the back and nobody
my
sits next to them? But yeah, so and y'all
Debo Samuels went to, I think, the Commanders. I'm like,
Hufanga gone,
Ufanga's gone.
went to the Broncos. Dre
Ugh.
Greenlaw. So that as a linebacker, I mean, Fred Warner is an all-star, all-world
Yeah.
guy. That Greenlaw was a beast. Like he was a big piece of why Warner was able to just run free and do his stuff.
Yeah.
All gone.
Everybody's gone. But Moody, we still have Moody.
But you got
Thank you.
Moody, right? You
Yeah.
got
There's
Brock
something to look
Purdy.
forward to.
Purdy's still there.
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh,
Oh
dang.
yes.
Are you
No,
not
no,
on?
no.
Okay.
Purdy. I still have hope for him. But yeah, so I get we're regrouping, but we need a new kicker. We need a new kicker. I'm just saying. And then I forgot on Monday, I went to the mayor's office,
Oh, that's
San
right.
Francisco
That's right.
Mayor Lurie. We went to his office and met with Cree had scheduled a meeting with the community liaison for the mayor's office, EJ. And and he was like, oh, bring all the PI groups, nonprofits that you know, so that we can all meet. And she is so good. She's like, she invited everybody that she knew. She didn't like we beef.
Right.
I don't
right.
beef, but people beef in
There's
between. It's normal.
politics involved.
But she invited everybody.
Good for her.
Whether she talks to them or not, or we don't collaborate or whatever, she invited everybody. So every PI group that I can think of
got an invite
and they showed up. We got to introduce ourselves, talk about our organization and what we want to see come out of the mayor's office. So I think everyone was all on the same page. Funding, that's normal conversation for
Right.
nonprofits to have. I think everybody talked about funding, but we want to see a Pacific Islander representative at the mayor's office. We want to see Pacific Islanders on several commissions. There's like 1,500 commissions in the city, but just representation, have a Pacific Islander at the table where they create or work on the budget. And he was all open to the idea. I'm sure, every group has gone in there with their needs.
Right.
So I think he seems sincere. From what I gather, I like him better than the previous mayor because I feel like the previous mayor was just checking off the boxes when she came into meeting. That in my opinion,
Sure,
that's what I thought. Her aura or whatever, she was just there. Just
she had that energy or that vibe about
her
that.
energy was different. Yeah. His energy was so to me, his energy was so he's humble. He was sincere when he spoke to us. He was a straight shooter, talked about, there's going to be cuts, no doubt, and you're not going to like me, depending on what we're cutting. But I did like that they're going through every nonprofit. And if your numbers, you don't have the numbers, you got to go. Okay,
yeah, I think
thank you.
The whole piece of being honest with the public and saying, look, there is less money to go around because we're trying to balance the budget is, I respect politicians more that have that and just say it out loud rather than saying, hey, I'm going to give you $1 million. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then you find out, because we've seen that in the community where there's been money supposedly available, and
Yeah.
then it's not available, and it
Yeah.
feels like
And it's all like if there's a grant that's geared towards API, it's usually the PIs don't usually get recognized just because it's always been that way,
it's a
or
numbers game. I
it's a
mean,
numbers
if you're
game.
trying to appeal to a group,
Yeah.
right, and you have a very high populous group
Yeah.
and you have a lower populated group, then you're probably going to get more pull for
Right.
where there's
Right.
more voters, right? But
Right.
yeah, I just the stance that the mayor came in with and said
Yeah.
that
I
this is how
really
I
like
want to do
him.
it, is I
Yeah.
want to balance the budget, and that's going to take some
Well, he said
cuts,
there's a 1.1 billion
deficit.
deficit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's like, starting up from there, I got a 1.1 billion deficit that I'm trying to, I'm waiting for that. Like he said, the federal government owes him 200 and something million. So they've got to chop, chop, chop.
That's hard to do though
Right.
with the administration that's in place now. A
Yeah.
lot of the funding that goes to what they call sanctuary cities,
Yeah.
liberal states,
Right.
like it seems more political than
But I
it has been.
really like him. I really like him. He's not taking pay. He's not getting paid to be a mayor. He's filthy rich, but still, he has nothing to gain.
Right.
In my opinion, he's doing this job with nothing to gain. Everybody else that's gotten paid,
Well, he's got roots,
yeah.
right? The family has roots here
Yes.
in San Francisco.
Yes.
So hopefully good things. And like I said, it's going to be hard to be popular if you're cutting programs, but you're not going to balance the budget unless you cut programs.
Right, right. And he said that. So I like that. I like that. We took a group picture. I should have, if I had time, I would have shared it. But we took a group picture, and then when he went around to meet everybody, he was like, he shook everybody's hand. I got a hug because I'm a hugger. And then, but I just liked him. He seemed like a good. I mean, it's just one meeting, but
Sure. Well, and that's all you have with any politician is a limited view.
Yeah.
But you get a vibe. You
Right.
get the energy
Right.
that you get.
I
Could
mean,
it be wrong? It may
am
be
I
wrong.
wrong? Maybe. Am I, but that's how I
Right.
feel. And I'm hopeful that the city, yes, he's like for the first couple of years, it's going to be hard because he's got to cut. But we'll see. We'll see.
I hope there's got to be cuts. They got to find
Right.
a way to save, but
Right.
somehow they got to make that city safe again.
Yeah.
Like
Well, that's one of his priorities is getting the city safe.
Get it cleaned up.
Yeah, get it cleaned up. So, and I went to his social media, and he's doing a lot of he's going, he's all over the place. He's a social media person. So,
And if you want to be a successful politician nowadays, that's one way to do it.
Yeah.
Because that's a big platform.
Yeah. So, I'm hopeful for the city that I was born and raised in. I think that's why we're passionate. Everyone there, where we may not live in the city because we got priced out.
You're from the city.
But we're from the city, born and raised in the city. So we're passionate about where we grew up.
I was in Martinez today, and I was talking to some other people that work for the company. And where are they from? They're from San Francisco.
Yeah.
And then they moved to San Leandro. And then they moved to Castro Valley. And then they moved to Antioch. And that's where they live now. They're working Martinez. But same thing. Same idea of can't afford to live here, move a little bit out, out. And then they're living way out of where they started.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how it happens. You get priced out of the city that you love. And here we are. Motherfuckers. Priced me out of my own fucking city, you assholes. But anyway. So man, I need sleep. I'm cussing up a storm here.
Is that the sign?
Yeah, that's the sign.
Cursing
that's
is
sign.
tired?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I must be tired all the time then.
You're tired on air a lot.
Anyway, and my mama's on.
Hi, Auntie.
So yeah, lots of stuff. What did Mo say?
What did Mo say?
Just load up all of the homeless in a bus. Wow. Thanks, Mo. I'll be deleting that comment later. What?
Random. Tracy.
Yeah. Let's just drop them out there. People will be pissed off. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna like that mayor. I did when I met him. I did like the community liaison, EJ. He's from the city and they're knowledgeable about what can move where and
Right.
do this and this and that. So,
Well, you got to get the right people in the right places, and it sounds like
yeah,
EJ
and
is the
I
right
feel
person.
like those 2 are in the right positions. I could be wrong, but I just feel like they're in the right positions to, 1, help the community, and 2, not fix the city, but start to
Get it on the right
see.
path,
Yes,
the
there
right
you go.
direction, so that even if, may not get done in a term,
Yeah.
but if it's headed the right direction.
How long can a mayor be mayor?
I don't
Is it just
know.
2
Mayor,
terms?
no, I don't think so. I think you can be mayor for a long time. Well, it
'Cause, like, what's her name? Feinstein?
Feinstein.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been
Oh.
mayors of cities for like long periods of time. So each city can do it different, but I know there's been mayors of cities for long, long, long periods of time.
Oh, mayor serves a 4-year term and is limited to 2 successive terms
So what that means is you could do 2 successive terms
of 8 years.
of 8 years, and then you
Right.
have to have a break, but you could come back.
What?
Right.
Oh, that's what so was like, I feel like Dianne Feinstein was mayor for
Ever.
forever.
Right.
And then I go, "Oh, okay,
So she
that
might have
makes
been 8
sense."
years and then
And then
gone
took a
for
break
4
and then
years or
came
8 years
back.
and then came back.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's how I hear that, 2 successive terms of 4 years for 8, but not limited to only 2 ever.
Okay.
Um, yeah, but unlike the
Okay.
president of the United States, which is 2 terms no matter how you do them.
Thank God.
You do them one after the other, or you do them one and then skip a term and do another. But yeah, that is the path for the federal government. But yeah, each city I think is going to run it different because each city can run it different.
Okay. The longest term was that of James Rolfe, who served over 18 years. Okay, that makes sense because
Right.
Dianne Feinstein was forever.
She was a lot longer than 8.
Okay, there you go.
At least it felt like it. Who knows
Uh-huh.
if it actually was, but yeah, every city's going to do it different. I know that
Okay, I didn't know that.
in Honolulu there was a mayor there for years and years and years.
Oh, Rolfe had been the 30th mayor of San Francisco in 1912.
It might
But
not even have been
hey,
the same rules
yeah.
back then, but yeah, it's
Okay, interesting. I learned something new. But yeah. We went to the mayor's office. We met with the mayor. Okay, look at me meeting with the mayor.
right.
Um,
Second time you've been in the mayor's office,
yeah.
right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
The first time was with Faunga.
Molinga,
Yes, went to who was it London Break?
COVID
Yes.
2021, I think.
So yes, that was the second time. And so yeah, I'm looking and hopeful for the future for San Francisco. There you go.
Well, we got somebody in there who is saying all the right things. We'll see if he does all the right
I
things.
know. So there you go. That's what's going on.
See if he's got any influence with the Niners. Maybe he can get Moody out of there.
I'm gonna have to send him an email. Can you please get rid of Moody? Get us another anybody.
So remind me,
Anybody can kick better than him.
you had Kaepernick got you to the game, didn't get it done. He's off Naki's boat. He's off the island.
First
Naki
and
votes him off
goal.
the island.
First and goal.
First and goal.
You had first and goal.
Then you had who was the next quarter? Garoppolo got you to the game.
Overrated.
He's voted off Naki's island. But
Overrated.
now
He didn't
you
get
have Purdy who got to the game. What's the difference? Why is
He's
Purdy
a
not
baby.
off the island?
He's like still learning. And
She
the
got
team
patience
hasn't
for him.
gelled. The team hasn't gelled yet. Like he hasn't found his receiver. Like Joe Montana had Dwight Clark,
Jerry Rice.
You know what I mean? Like Purdy has to find his
Oh yeah,
receiver.
you
He
got
has to find-
Young had Rice too.
Young yes.
Yeah.
So, he's got to find his receiver. He's got to find his rhythm. The Warriors have been winning lately.
Warriors.
Woo-hoo!
Look at that little catch lightning in a bottle. They got the fountain of youth going on.
Mhm.
They're a little bit older than the average team, but they're making it work. And they got some young legs on there too. So that's a good sign. Still early, right? But
Yeah, but ever
rather be
since they
winning than
got
not.
The new kid.
Jim. Wait, I forget his name.
Yeah,
I know who you're
Butler.
Butler.
Ever
Jimmy
since Butler and Post, I like Post too. He's like 7 foot something. Ever since Butler's been like they're on a mission. They're on a mission. I love it.
It's nice to see them in the win column.
Yeah, and I like is it the other guy with the curly hair? I forgot his name. Anyway, it's good.
It's good to see.
It's good to see. I love it. They got energy back. I love it. I love it. And a lot of talk about when they talk about greatest of all times, people are like, you need to add Steph Curry to that list.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello. And I was like, well, is it even a discussion?
I think
you just do it.
I think the not problem, but the feeling is like if you're not the GOAT, it's not like it's like LeBron, right? Is LeBron better than Jordan? Well, if he's not better than Jordan, I don't think he is, but he's still one of the greatest, right? And it's like if you're unless you're in the top like 5 or something, they just don't have that conversation. But yeah, Steph Curry he's in the conversation. I don't think he's the GOAT or even in the top 3, but he's in the conversation. He's on the list.
He's like top 5, in my opinion. I may be biased though.
Well,
a little bit.
He's going to be top 5 for us in the Bay.
Mm-hmm.
But
definitely,
he is on the list of one of the best shooting guards. If you go pure shooting guard, maybe the best ever.
You want to hear the top? Let's go.
Wait, Jordan's a shooting guard, so maybe not but he's in that that kind of a conversation.
Yeah.
Right.
This is hoops hype, whatever. They have Michael Jordan as number 1. His regular stats, 32 points a game. Okay, that is kind of crazy.
That's ridiculous.
You're averaging 32.5 points a game. That's
for his career.
Regular season stats.
Gosh.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
And that was way back then.
That's ridiculous.
You know what I mean? That was way back then.
Body slam. People like Pistons were playing like linebackers back then.
Crazy. Number 2, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Makes sense. 6 titles.
6 titles.
6 MVPs.
His regular season stats were 30.8 points.
All right.
That's freaking badass. Let's see. 3, Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt gets overlooked because he played a long time ago and because his numbers are so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like he scored 100 points in a game.
In a game.
I mean, it's hard to
Of
even
course
understand.
you should be top 3.
He had a season where he averaged 50 and 25 rebounds for the entire year. That's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
If you had a game right now, if somebody tonight in the NBA scored 50 and had 25 rebounds, it would be like crazy news. He did that over an entire season.
59.0.
Ridiculous.
That's crazy. Number 4, LeBron James.
All right.
Okay, that makes sense. Averaging 27.8
over a long
period of time. Who is for Shaquille O'Neal at number 5?
I don't know if
I don't know about that,
but he's see that's what once it gets past the top 3,
yeah,
people get interchangeable.
You can change that up. I'm trying to see if Steph made this. Larry Bird, number 6.
I love Larry Bird.
I like Larry Bird too.
He didn't have a long career.
Yeah,
I guess it's the knock on him. But
Nikola
Jokic playing right now.
He's playing right now. It's ranked number 7.
Too early for me.
It's too early for me too. He shouldn't even 7.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Where's Magic Johnson on that?
He's not even on here. 8, Hakeem Olajuwon.
He's my favorite center ever, but I don't have him in the top.
I wouldn't have him in the top 10.
Yeah.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis.
Yes.
Antetokounmpo.
Yeah. Number 9. Okay. Yeah, you're right. After 5, it's all over the place.
It's all over the place.
And then 10, Bill Russell. Do they go more than that?
Bill Russell?
11, Magic Johnson?
Get out.
You crazy.
That
Who
whole
wrote
list
this
now that whole list is sus.
Yeah, now
you're like,
now your list
okay.
sucks.
Let's not lose our minds now.
Kobe Bryant, 12.
I like Kobe. I mean,
I would have had Kobe Bryant top 10.
Yeah. I mean, look at all the Lakers that are in there. Shaq, Kobe, Magic,
Steph
Kareem.
Curry, 13. Full. I hate this list.
Yeah, that
He's
list.
Top 10. Like, for me, top 5. But 13, this list is trash. This This list is trash.
You're in there with Moody. That's where that list
That's
is.
where Tim Duncan, 14.
Love Tim
Yeah, me
Duncan.
too.
But the problem, so the hard thing with that to me is that, to me, I don't know that Tim Duncan was ever the best player in the league. And then they're going to put him at number
14
as the best ever. When
ever.
was he ever the very best player in the league?
You know who's after him?
Who?
Kevin Durant.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, this list is garbage.
Huh. Over Curry?
Yes.
Curry's not on the. Oh, Curry was 13.
Curry was 13.
Yeah.
Curry over him.
That's a bad list.
But still, that's a bad. Moses Malone. Let's see who's on this. David Robinson.
Yeah.
Number
again,
17.
the further you get down the list, the
Karl
more
Malone is 18.
you get people that, and I think
Let's
that
go
might
to
be
20.
a little low.
Let's go to 20.
For Karl Malone.
19, Oscar Robertson.
All right.
1961 to 66.
Average a
He
triple
averaged
double.
30.4 points a game.
Yeah.
That's pretty badass.
That's
And
who
then-
Kareem won his first title with, was with
Uh-huh.
Oscar Robinson.
Then Luka
Robertson.
Oh,
Luka Doncic is what?
20.
20. Him at 20 and Jokic in the top, like their career, they're still young. I think Luka's like 27.
This list is garbage. Steph Curry at 13.
Garbage.
Garbage. I gotta find. Right. It's a joke. How
Our
dare
studio audience
you?
doesn't like that either.
How dare you put Steph Curry at 13? But anyway.
So we'll just keep it on the sports kick. Did you see that Joseph Parker, the Samoan boxer out of Australia, the WBO, which, I mean, there's a big alphabet soup of organizations out there, but the universally recognized heavyweight champion of the world is Alexander Usyk because he beat Tyson Fury. The WBO has ordered Usyk to defend against Parker. So this is like when you think of like when we were younger, right? Mike Tyson unified he was the understood.
So they're making him fight Joseph Parker.
Joseph Parker is fighting for the linear heavyweight championship of the world.
Nice.
So
when is that?
We haven't had that. I don't know the date, but we haven't had a Samoan fight for that since David Tua fought Lennox Lewis, right? So big news.
They
out
probably
of that.
haven't scheduled it yet.
No, they haven't. Actually, now that they're still working on the purse, but the organization has ordered that to be the first title defense.
Gotta have a party for that.
Yeah, that's big news. And Parker's doing a good job on social media. I see him out
everywhere.
Yeah, he's taken full handle kind of his image and his impressions, and you see him out there in that space, making a name and getting his name out there. So good for him.
That's gonna be good.
That's as big a deal as it gets in boxing. The heavyweight champion of the world
huge.
is
huge. Picture. There you go.
There we go. So we got to look forward to, what the money looks like, where it's going to be, the date and all that kind of stuff. But it's been ordered. That's the title defense. Usyk will fight anybody. So it's not, I don't see that because Tyson Fury would negotiate his way out of fights. Like he didn't want to fight Usyk. So he would I want $400 million. Like he would make it hard.
And this is boxing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
He'd make it hard for Usyk to get a fight. So that was the big thing. He actually fought that MMA guy, Francis Ngannou. Tyson Fury fought him before he fought Usyk. He made it really hard. So Usyk he'll fight anybody. That fight's going to happen, I think. And it'll be interesting to see. It'll be nice to see a Samoan in there.
He has 30 days to agree to the heavyweight title defense.
Yeah. Well, the organization's ordering it. They're working out. Money.
They're ordering.
Yeah, they're ordering that.
They can order him to fight people.
It's their organization. It's like the UFC saying, you're going to fight this guy. They got to work on the money. But both these guys haven't been known to be tough. Like John Jones or Conor McGregor, pain in the ass negotiators. They both do it. So
how much do you think?
Oh,
millions.
Oh, tens of millions.
Really?
Yeah. This is
like over 2 million.
No, I'm thinking
each fighter?
Yeah, both fighters will get
10?
Over 10.
Ooh, wow.
This is life-changing. This is life-changing money.
Family is set for life.
Yeah.
Well, that's
especially if it's
awesome.
in Riyadh. If it's in the Middle East,
Uh-huh.
the players over there get a ton of money
What and
because
what's the difference whether they fight there or here? Isn't it the
um
same money?
no, well, it's in the Middle East. It's literally royalty, right? The
Ah.
king and the princes know they're going to pay a ton of money to have the event in their backyard.
And he's
So
33 years old. Is that old for a boxer?
not for a heavyweight,
Ah,
because power
he's
is the last
heavyweight.
thing to go, and that's
Okay.
why like George Foreman was able to fight into his mid
Mhm.
40s, is because the power goes last.
Oh, okay.
So, but he's 30. What did they say? He was
33?
33. It was 640, I think, or
Oh,
38.
really?
38 maybe. He's older though. He is significantly older than Parker.
Oh. He's
So
going down.
every Samoan.
He's going down.
Usyk's out, but yeah, I saw that come across my combat sports ticker, and I was like, dang, it's gonna happen. We're gonna have a Samoan fighting for the heavyweight championship of the
Usyk is
world.
38 years old.
38. So
38,
he's no spring
33.
chicken, but again,
Yeah.
heavyweights carry their power late in their
Okay.
career.
All right. Yeah, he's 38. That's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah.
But yeah. The lightweight, that would be too old, right?
Usually, yeah, the lighter weights
Or younger.
are usually it's younger, but Floyd fought
Mhm.
fairly late in his career. But traditionally, if you're a power puncher,
Mhm.
you're a power puncher late into your later years
Oh,
too.
man.
So
So they announced it today. They force him to fight. How long do you think it is
this
before
is
they fight?
probably a summer,
Oh,
somewhere in the
God
summer.
damn it. They're about the same height. Usyk's 6'3", Parker's 6'4".
I don't know if Usyk's 6'3".
It could be bullshit.
I think that might be
Okay. Usyk Bushik.
like a WWE.
Ah.
Yeah, 500 pounds.
It says he's 226 pounds.
That sounds right.
Parker 247.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Maybe Usyk just looks that way because he's fought Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
And Tyson Fury's like 6'7" or whatever.
Tyson Fury is 36 years old.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
so in the heavyweight, you can be
Yeah.
pretty up there because it's not old in real life,
Right.
but
it's old in sports.
In sports,
Yeah.
that's old.
Oh, yeah. In your mid-30s in any sport.
Yeah, you're considered old, but
Mhm.
you're not.
Yeah. Not in real life.
Not in real life. Let me see. Steph Curry is 37. Garbage, that list. That list is garbage.
You have a
All right, I'm
27-year-old
just
on the list above him.
saying.
Come on.
37 years old and still kicking ass. Shooting from the middle of the court.
He was the first one to shoot regularly from the logo.
From the
That
logo.
wasn't even a term
Yeah.
until Steph Curry.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear that as a term, like, oh, I'm going from the logo.
Yeah.
That's a Steph Curry term.
Yeah. From the logo. Garbage. Garbage, that list. All right. Anyway.
I think we got community announcements, right? Or we have gosh, we talked a lot about the NBA.
Yeah, because there was a garbage list that came out. Freaking Curry 13.
Too far down the list.
Too far down the list. He should be top 5. And I'm being biased. So you haters, you're going to say he's top 10. I say top 5.
If you're from the Bay Area.
You're from the Bay Area, you're going to say
you've seen it
top
happen.
5. And
if you've seen him shoot from the logo,
yeah,
you're probably
going to say top 5. Have we seen him fight from the logo?
What are
He's
you guys'
fighting.
top 5 NBA players? So who are your top 5?
Okay, my top 5 is Curry.
Not in any order. You're just naming 5, or are you going to name them in order?
And I don't know in order. I'd say Curry is one of the top 5.
Okay, so you're just naming 5.
Yeah. Kobe. Michael Jordan, of course.
I don't think LeBron's making your top 5.
He's not making my top 5. Kiss my ass. He's not making my top 5. Who else do I like? Charles Barkley.
All right. I'm a Sixer fan.
Charles Barkley and Magic Johnson.
I agree with Magic, Jordan, Kareem's in there for me somewhere.
Yeah.
Magic, Jordan, Kareem. Is that I have 3 right now?
3.
I gotta go
Mhm.
2 more.
Yeah.
I got a center, I got a guard, another forward. Gosh. Wilt is gonna be in my top 5.
Wilt Chamberlain, yeah.
Um, I've got did I say Magic?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
So, Jordan, Kareem, Magic, who else did I say? Wilt.
Wilt,
That 4 or 5?
4.
That's 4. And 5, I'm gonna I'm gonna say Karl Malone.
Okay.
And that's not right, but
Yeah, that's a good list.
it's, there's a bunch of people who didn't get a ring because of Jordan that are
Yeah.
great players. Patrick
Yeah.
Ewing, Charles
Yes,
Barkley,
Patrick
Karl
Ewing.
Malone, John Stockton.
Yeah.
There's a whole host of people who just didn't get rings because
Yeah.
Michael Jordan
'Cause
was
he
there
jacked them up.
and they couldn't get out of the East or they couldn't get
Yeah.
by him in the finals.
I did like the Larry Bird and Magic
Love it.
Johnson, that whole thing.
All the
Even
way
though
f
they loved each other, people always, you know,
Well,
that was the best.
they didn't I think they loved each other after one was retired, like,
Yeah.
they never like Isaiah and Magic would go to center court and kiss each other.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
remember Bird thought that was, like, the most ridiculous thing
Yeah.
ever. They were big competitors, but then after, like, they were past their prime, they really I think they became really,
Yeah.
like, close.
Yeah.
But they talked about it, how they didn't wanna get too close because
Yeah.
they were
It would
so
affect their game.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember Bird saying that when Magic retired because of the, AIDS thing,
Yeah.
he was like, "I didn't wanna go take the 500 shots a day." I
Yeah.
just because I knew he wasn't there doing it on his end,
Yeah.
so some of his competitive spirit went out the window when
Yeah.
Magic retired.
I love that. I love that they
All
the
the way from
media,
college. All the way
yeah,
from college. They met in the
media
college championship game.
pit them against each other, kinda, sorta, but I loved it. I love basketball. So there you go. Garbage, that list.
We're gonna go to
I'm
a
gonna send an
different list.
email. I'm gonna send an email to that list, the people who created that list.
Oh, that's what, the studio audience thinks
Yeah,
of that list. They think it's
it's
funny.
yeah.
All
They're
right,
gonna get
let's
an
go to a different list.
email.
Let's go to our community announcement list. We are going to start with flowers, our lay workshop, the TRA Blooms Weight Lay workshop next Saturday. It's this Saturday, March 15th, 2 days away at 3 p.m. at the Grind Cafe. Come join the fun. Limited seating, good vibe and eats, flowers, supplies, and light lunch provided. It was $90 early bird. I'm not sure what it is now, but I'm sure it's going to fill up.
A third annual San Mateo County Sister to Sister Embracing Our Journey for middle school and high school Native Hawaiian, Pacific Islander, and Asian American girls is happening March 20th in Millbrae at 477 Lincoln Circle. Go ahead and hit up Essence Amana or the info on the flyer.
See their social media.
Mhm.
Poly Step Fest is happening March 28th and 29th in Salt Lake City in West Valley. You'll be stepping with the Foz. Tony, Lonnie, and Layla Fa will be leading your journey through extreme hip hop step, but with a Polynesian flavor that they are famous for. Don't miss out. Get your tickets now. Go to their IG page or to polystepfest.org for more details.
All My Usos Community Blood Drive is happening April 5th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 2055 Sunnydale Avenue in San Francisco. Appointments are open at Linktree /All My Usos or contact Jessica at jessica@allmyusos.org.
Who's always doing great things.
Mm-hmm.
So is Pie Fest. Their fourth annual Pacifica STEM Fair is happening April 12th, and it's at a new event place. If you've gone in the past, be careful and listen up. It is at the San Mateo Event Center from 1 to 5. All ages are welcomed, and there will be cultural performances, hands-on activities, STEM resource raffle prizes, and free lunch. Please make sure you register your kids at We Are Pie Fest on Instagram, and we will be there to host that.
Mm-hmm. Pacifica Mental Health Conference is a free mental health conference hosted by Pacific Islander mental health clinicians all around the country, happening May 23rd from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Spring Hill Suites in West Sacramento. Register at tinyurl.com/M HPIC 2025.
So quick note with that, it filled up. They had their 200 head count met, and they
Mm-hmm.
heard the community, and they found 50 more seats. So
And I think there's 35 or it could be less than that open.
those are
So
going.
those
So
are
the
going.
50 that they I think they rearranged the room.
Mm-hmm.
They made it fit. They made it work. So there was 50 extra seats. Those are going fast. They will be gone. They'll go too. And then 250 will be in the room, and don't want to be left out if you want to go to that. So the Illuminati Education Gift is here. Apply today. The 16th annual Illuminati Education Gift offers money and gift cards to support your school journey and cash prizes for your mixed media arts submissions. Don't wait. This is your chance to showcase your talent or get the support you need for school. Click the link in Samoan Solutions bio to apply.
Call for Pacific Islander couples for a research study focused on the unique experience and perspective of Pacific Islander couples. Both partners must identify as Pacific Islander, ages 25 to 65. Share your experience in a confidential setting and participate in 2 virtual interviews. Compensation provided for your time to participate. Email Yvonne at ymanupuna@students.chaminade.edu, and she'll be our guest in a couple weeks.
In a couple weeks,
A
and in
couple
case
weeks.
you didn't, compensation. That means you get paid.
You get paid.
You get
I
paid.
keep forgetting to register. Me and Mo.
There you go.
There you go.
Well, you just do it when they come on the air. You can
Yes.
do the interview.
Yes.
So we have a fundraiser going on right now. Mackie, what is it?
We have 2025 for 25. And we ask 2,025 people to donate $25. And that is our fundraiser that's going on all year round. And then we have a list of people who have donated. And this week we had, I think we mentioned Matthew Malele, who was with Pie Fest this week.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kara Berg, who donated. Thank you, Kara.
Thank you, Kara.
IPS Security. Nani, thank you, IPS.
Thank you,
Family.
IPS.
Nani Wilson and Evie Foley.
Thank you, Auntie.
There you go.
And when I say
much.
Auntie, I don't mean Nani.
Yeah.
I mean Auntie Evie.
Yes. So thank you so much. I'm so grateful for this people donating, helping us with operations and muckety muck.
And thank you, Nani, too. But when I
Yes.
say Auntie, I wasn't referring to you, Nani. I was referring to Auntie Evie. Yes, it's been to see the reaction of so many different people that we've met. Some of them we haven't met, to see just the support for what we do. And we also we're running a contest. I think it'll be next week or the week after that we are going to.
At the end of the month.
What are we going to do?
We're going to put all the names in a hat or on a wheel, spin the wheel. And if you live in the Bay Area and we pull your name, you're going to go snacky with Nacky with us.
And if you don't know what Snacky with Nacky is, check that out on social media. It's Snacky with Nacky. And you can see the 5-year story that's been going on and giving away over $20,000 to different restaurant waiters, waitresses, people in the restaurant business. And it's a great time. So go check Snacky with Nacky out on social media and see. You'll see Nacky giving away and blessing people, and you get to be a part of that if and when you win.
Yeah. So, and then after that, we'll have we'll give away sweatshirts or T-shirts or whatever. We'll just keep drawing, continue to draw names every week. So
continue to have fun.
Yes. So give. We're always asking. But give if you want, no pressure. If you feel like it, then we appreciate you.
And we'll take all the thoughts and prayers and good positive energy as well.
Yes.
So if it's not 25 or whatever, if not a monetary donation, just send us good vibes and good energy. We love love.
We love love. So anyway, thank you for those who donated. At the end of the year in December, Mo's family, they do end of the year stuff. So the last couple of Christmases, right after Christmas, we leave town and go to one of Mo's. It was like couple of years ago was family reunion. Then last year was kind of a family reunion, but his cousin had a birthday party in Vegas. And then this year, at the end of the year, is still up in the air. They're having a reunion in Savai.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we never been
That's
to
awesome.
Savai. I've never been to Savai, so we're hoping to get Mo there, and if I'm lucky, I can go. So
So into this year.
end of this year, for
Nice.
sure. I'm trying to get me and Mo to go. The kids I think we're waiting until 2026. They want to wait till 2026, so we'll see.
That's exciting.
It's exciting. It's exciting. So yeah, I got to see the Ladoos this week on Tuesday at Celebration of Life in Fairfield. And James Ladue, who is the pastor there, his nephew, who happens to be dating my niece, and he was preaching, and then he came up to me after at the repass, and he's like, I was preaching and then I seen you, but I kind of got thrown off because while I'm preaching, I'm in my head, I was like, is that Auntie Naki? Yes, it is Auntie Naki. So yeah, it was good to see him, but we could be going there. Mo like really enjoyed the church. Nellie was complaining it was too loud because it's a local Baki church. So they have a band.
Right.
I'm used to it. It wasn't loud for me. It was just like normal. And she's like, oh, it's really loud. But she loved the music. She's like, I love it. You're getting old. So to her it was loud.
You're old when you're saying,
It's
that's a
loud.
racket. Turn that
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. So, Mo really enjoyed. We really enjoyed it. So it was really good.
And where was that?
Fairfield.
Fairfield.
So there's a nice church there in Fairfield, AOG. If you're interested, let me know. But yeah, and then we got to meet the Dana Ladue Miller, who is one of the writers and creators of Moana 2.
I hear that. I hear a lot of the Pacific Islanders will chip on Moana or Moana 2. And after talking to people that we've talked to about how many different Polynesian consultants they have, both for dance and traditional wear and customs, and then the
directors
writer
and producers and I mean, they made
a huge effort.
a huge
And
effort.
it wasn't like we just called
to
people up and said,
include,
"Hey," so, like they're on set. They're talking about the stories, the songs,
the
the weather.
choreographers, it was just, I thought it was amazing that they made an effort to make sure that Pacific Islanders were involved in creating this animation.
Yeah, shout out to Disney for that, because I think that a
Yes.
lot of times that doesn't happen
Right.
in some of those stories that have those big cultural ties.
Right.
And the more we learn about how that was made,
Mhm.
the more I'm happy that many people are involved.
Yes, yes. But have you seen Lilo and Stitch?
Like I said, it doesn't always happen that
Yeah.
way.
So yeah, I was very, it was awesome to see. The Ledoux family is huge. And I had been seeing her all over Instagram and social media. I had no clue till she got up to speak at the
Like, hey,
celebration of her
I've seen
life.
you on social media.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. So yeah.
But
Then
have
they-
you ever seen the movie Moana?
Yes, so awesome. So I love that Moana was Pacific Islander, everything,
Right.
so that was nice.
Good
There
to
you
see.
go. Good to see.
New times,
Amazing.
new times,
Amazing.
because-
Yes. So I didn't have that. You didn't have that either, right? We did not
That's
have
new
that.
within the last like 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
New.
New.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if there was, and I always talk about how lucky these kids are because they get to see, they have Pacific Islander professors, there's doctors. I mean, it's normal for them.
You know what I love is that that's such a big presence of Pacific Islanders on social media.
Yeah.
You can go on social media and see them doing a ton of different things.
Yeah.
And I mean, all the way to, I don't know, singing country music or
Uh-huh.
like stuff that you wouldn't say, oh, that's a traditional
Yeah.
Pacific Islander activity or
Yeah.
actions. And the influencers, the PI influencers that are out there are just amazing.
Yeah. Like can't remember her name right. Drew Afualo.
Mhm.
She is huge. She has like millions and millions of followers. She has a sponsored podcast by bigwigs, and then she's on the red carpet
Yep.
of everything. So good for her. Congratulations. Like and the designers that the PI designers that their clothes are showing up on red carpets.
So I think is it Island Avenue? Island Avenue is the owner of Island Avenue, and I don't have his name in front of me. The owner of Island Avenue is
I forgot
hold
it,
on.
but that's Joe Sav's brother.
Favai.
Mhm.
So there's an event going on right now, the Poly Strong Leadership Summit in Utah, and just we're talking about
Mhm.
fashion, those kind of things,
Yeah.
and it is going on today and tomorrow, and it has some amazing leaders, and Favai is one of those, one of
Nice.
the breakout people that are leading sessions. So that's going on right now. The Leadership Summit today and tomorrow at the University of Utah, the High School Leadership Summit. They've been doing it since 2017.
That's nice.
Their Lifetime Leadership Award they're going to award this year is Duke Kahanamoku. We saw the movie
Oh,
with
yeah.
the Tongan director
Mhm.
about Duke Kahanamoku. So that's going
Who
on.
does that go to?
Probably the family, I would
Oh,
assume.
nice.
Yeah. So that's an Olympic medalist, world record holder. Started surfing
Surfing.
in Honolulu,
That's so awesome.
pulling people out of the water, and that's a great story. So there's a film. Um, can't remember. Oh, Isaac Kalashima, and it's called Aquaman. It's not Aquaman like the I don't know the superhero Aquaman. It's Duke
Mhm.
Kahanamoku. So there's a film out there called Aquaman about Duke. Go check them out. But also, I just wanted to say that there's that leadership summit is going on right now in Utah.
They have that Utah House of Representative Doug Fiafia, David Derrick, Disney
Mhm.
Moana director, Rona Monga, Utah House of Rep. Oh, nice. Dr. Kyle Reyes, who's in education. Sui Lang El Panoke, Women in Leadership. Man, they got
They got
we should have
a ton
gone.
of people there, and it's high school kids, right? So
Mhm.
when you look at some of the breakouts, business administration, entertainment and media,
Wow.
finance, law,
Huge.
global retail fashion, I'm sure that's where Island Avenue is coming in.
Mhm.
Public safety, mental health, real estate development, transportation,
Nice.
distribution, technology,
Graphic
architecture, and
arts.
construction.
Oh my
Yeah, they've got
gosh.
a ton of that, and that's all the youth looking at people that are
Yeah.
talking about their journey in those areas.
Yeah, so Utah, go.
Go
Don't
check it
miss
out.
it. Don't miss it. Is it free?
It is not free. It is free
Oh.
if you're going to volunteer,
Oh,
and if
okay.
you're a high school student, because it's really directed at the high school
High school
students.
students.
So they have volunteers, chaperone. I think at some point they said I read that those were free if you were participating that way, or if
Okay.
you were a student.
Nice.
And
Okay,
again, that's
so impressive.
2017. So this would be like the eighth one, 17 through 20.
Mhm.
Like this is got legs.
Very impressive. Okay, Polly Strong. Leadership Summit.
Might be something we put on our calendar for 2026. I
Yeah,
just
we
saw it
need to
just
get
now.
there.
I didn't know. I didn't even know about it. So good to know
Good to know.
about it. And maybe we'll find our way out there. We haven't been there since
It's been a minute.
18, 19, somewhere in
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
So March 13th, well, March 14th, because today's 13. Tomorrow in Utah.
Oh, it's
Go.
tomorrow and Saturday. Is it 14, 13, 14 or 14, 15?
No, 13, 14.
Right. So
Today
today
and
and tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yep.
Today and tomorrow. So go. Go check it out. It's going to be a great event. Polystrong.org. Go register, Utah. So, man, we got to put that on our calendar for next year.
Yeah. That's a big one. And
Yeah.
it's, I don't know, because we went to Hawaii and Samoa and all. It
Yeah.
feels like it's not that far away because it's just Utah.
Yeah. It's far, though.
It
It's
is far.
It's far, though. What else? Cook Island, all in mineral mining companies in Cook Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What
there
is that?
a whole lot of the island nations
Mhm.
because minerals, lithium, all the things that nations want. So they're going to a lot of the island nations, and so the article that I saw, they were talking about locals were talking about how they're like on a public media campaign to kind of win over the islanders, the Cook Islanders. So there's a lot of donations, and they're almost going like door to door to introduce themselves. And some people are saying that's giving too much influence, right? Um, it's kind of giving the locals a false sense of like they're out there for their own good.
Mhm.
Some people are saying that some locals are welcoming it because they're donating and they're getting involved in the community. And then there's some of the islanders that are saying this is influencing us in a way that it shouldn't, right? So the mineral companies are saying, "Hey, this is how everybody does it." Like we go in and we talk to the people.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I guess the question is, do we think it's ethical to go in and kind of have a media campaign of who we are and all friendly and those kind of things? Because they're going to ask to get the rights to farm the minerals on the seabeds. I think we were talking about that in a different place a couple shows ago, the Marshall Islands, I think.
Uh-huh.
But same idea. There are natural resources there that big companies want, and they go into the islands. Um, so personally, I think that if the island nation's able to negotiate a good deal that works out in the best interest of their country, I think it's not a bad idea. I think the matter is, do they get a good deal or not?
What is the controversy that they
What's that?
just don't want? What
The
is
controversy is it's like they're in the country trying to win over popular support, right? By literally going door to door and introducing themselves and telling, everybody good things about the company and the things that they could do. So it's almost like a voting campaign where you're trying to get people to vote a certain way. So you're blitzing a neighborhood and putting things on doors and those kind of things. It's
uh,
almost that same kind of thing where they're trying to sway popular opinion in favor of the mining company.
but isn't it good for the island to
Right,
have
I think that's the thing, right? If they're getting something good
mhm,
out of the deal,
then
is there
okay.
jobs? Is it good for the economy? Um, and are they getting paid? Because those minerals
Oh,
they're very valuable.
got it, got it, got it. Well, I'm for if the everything works out, like, the island is getting money from these companies,
Right.
like,
Long
like,
term.
somebody needs to negotiate, like, off island, like,
Yeah,
somebody
so
from
it's
off
are they
island
gonna
needs
have
to
the length of it, right? So, where they're getting overrides of the profits long term.
yeah.
Right? Because if not, then a mining company could come in and just, really just pull everything, pay a price, and get out and ruin the environment or do something bad. You know what I mean? Negotiating in there something like if it damages the environment that they have to, they get a say in how things are being done.
Mm,
Um, all those, like I said, if there's some way to negotiate something that's positive for the group, then yes, I don't know that. I think some people are just saying no, no matter what, right? Don't even listen, just kick them out.
yeah,
And I don't know that that's the best thing to do, but who knows? You know what I mean? The Cook Islanders they're the ones that need to figure that out for the future of their country.
yeah, I hope they get somebody good to negotiate for them if I'm understanding it correctly.
Yeah, those are big $1 billion companies that want to do the mining. And that's the thing is like, if it doesn't get mined, it doesn't mean that the people from the Cook Islands have the means to mine it, right? It may just sit there and be untouched versus letting a mining company come in to pay and mine it
And take it all?
and take it and develop it.
Okay, got it. Alright, mining mineral, I had to read up on that for Cook Island. Cook Island's been in the news lately, though.
There are a lot of island nations that are in the news. A lot of it has to do with, you know, influence from other countries.
Yeah.
The United States isn't as active as they've been in the
Mhm.
Pacific. This administration just sees things differently. So does that mean that China has more of an influence? in the island nations because they're highly invested in the Marshall Islands, a lot of
New
Micronesia.
Zealand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because of the resources. How smart are they to go? Like, why isn't the United States in there? You know what I mean? I'm surprised that the US is not in there trying to get a piece of everything.
Yeah. Well, they are to some degree, but it's just
Mhm.
not as much under this administration. This administration isn't as focused
Oh,
on that.
on real shit.
Well, a lot of it has to do with that's US aid.
They are
Does
like, there's this big social media campaign of boycotting, like Target for sure has been on this list forever and a day. And then they have like this week was Amazon and all its subsidiaries from, I think it was from the 7th to I don't know when it ends.
like Whole Foods,
Whole
all the
Foods, like, yeah. I don't go to Whole Foods, but and that's because there's not one near my house.
So we do.
Uh,
Is it Safeway? Is it? Oh, it's Rayleigh's. Right? What's
I
close?
have Rayleigh's across the street from me. I've been going there, but really, I've been taking my ass to Costco.
Oh, that's right.
I've been going to
Cheaper.
Costco. Well, it's cheaper. I didn't really used to shop at Costco, but like Walmart pissed me off. Target pissed me off. So now I've been going to Costco
Where's the
until
Costco at?
Costco pisses me off. But no,
Is the
Costco.
Costco by Walmart or is it?
No,
No.
it's when you're going towards what is it?
Fairfield?
Going towards Vallejo.
Oh.
It's before Vallejo, but it's like right when you get off at 12, you take the next exit.
Oh, okay. I
Mhm.
got you. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Cordelia or whatever.
Yes,
it's
that
called.
area. Yeah. So I like Costco. I mean, that's our Costco. We go there, but I've been hitting it more. One, because it's cheaper to buy in bulk, especially eggs, freaking eggs. It's so expensive. And I mean, it's $8 for 2 dozen, which it's supposed to be good.
That is good.
Where it used to be really cheap. Like, you remember when eggs were like, oh, you could buy 5 dozen for, I don't know.
Don't even think about it.
Yeah.
Just buy 5 dozen.
Yeah, you just buy 5 dozen, but now 2 dozen is $8 and people are fighting over it. There's a limit of 3 at my Costco. Don't come to my Costco because there ain't no line there. I just want to keep it that way. My Costco is not that busy and it's a lot smaller, but I get my eggs there, milk, blah, 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 blah. It's cheaper and we need to buy in bulk because, yeah. Anyway, again, hit me for the list that we're boycotting this week. And I'll, not that I'm just saying. All right. I think that's it, right? That's all we
I
got
think
this
that's all we
week?
got.
I just wanted to add one more thing before we close. Hoops hype, your list is garbage. Garbage. There you go.
And we found that out live on the air. How
Hoops
garbage
hype.
it is.
Don't follow them. Garbage list. Got Steph at freaking Egypt on that list. Come on. Anyway. Thank you, Nainoa. A big hand of applause for Nainoa, our producer. Yeah.
I love him here.
Yes. The audience is going crazy. All right. We are here at garbage. I tell you, garbage. We're here every Thursday at 6 p.m. Come back to FICA with us.
Love y'all.